everyone, welcome back to Sandra's Kitchen. Today I'll be teaching you how to bake a Jamaican sweet potato pudding. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and also follow me on my social medias. Thank you. So these are the ingredients for our Jamaican sweet potato pudding. So our main ingredients here is the Jamaican sweet potato and yellow yam right here, and we have some eddos, which we call cocoa in Jamaica. Yes, and then here we have some dry coconut and also a tin of evap milk. We have cornmeal, brown sugar, all-purpose flour. Then we have here some cinnamon for spice. We have mixed spice, that's allspice. We have some nutmeg, rosewater, vanilla, almond, and some salt. We have butter. Then we have some fruit soaked in wine and some overproof white Jamaican rum. Okay. So here I am chopping my coconuts, preparing them to put in the blender. I already set aside some of the coconuts that I will be grating to add to the end when I already put all the mixtures together. Yeah. So I'm adding a bit of pipe water from the top and a bit of water from the kettle. That way it's not too cold. When the water is too cold, then the coconut cream, it tends to sleep and you don't get all of the juice from the coconut. Majority of it will leave back in the trash. So yes, it's good to use a bit of warm water. Yes, now I run it through the strainer. That's good. Yes. Now I'll be putting my evaporated milk. Yeah, 1 tin is good enough. Yes. Wonderful. So I had my evaporated milk to the coconut cream, and then we put it on the stove top. 1 teaspoon of salt. Now we are adding some brown sugar. Now it depends on the type of person that you are. If you like your pudding very sweet, then you add more sugar. If you like it less sweet, then you add less sugar. But you can taste as you go along. We're adding some vanilla extract, then some rose water. Not too much rose water now because this is very potent and you don't want it to overpower your pudding. A little bit of almond, very potent spice also. Not too much. Now we're adding some allspice. Yes, wonderful. And now some cinnamon. I would advise just 1 teaspoon of cinnamon because it's also a very potent spice. Nutmeg, that's a good one. You can add a little bit more if you desire. Now I'm adding some margarine. Nice. Your liquid is already hot, so it will melt the margarine easily. Also, we have here some soaked raisin, which is soaked in red wine. Also added a little bit of white Jamaican rum. Yes, so we're adding that to the mixture. Now here is our sweet potato, all grated. Also the yellow yam and the edibles. These are all grated. Now we're adding a bit of cornmeal. Yeah. And also some flour. You're not going to be putting too much flour or too much cornmeal, but it's very important that you put cornmeal and flour. If you don't like the cornmeal, you can just add only flour. This is the body of the pudding. This is what holds the pudding together. If you don't put the flour or cornmeal, your pudding is going to be very soft. You might end up have to spoon it out of the container. So now your liquid is all ready. Remember, taste it before you start to mix so that you know if you need to add a bit more sugar or spice. Add a bit of meat browning to add a bit of color to your pudding. Yes. Nice, nice, wonderful. So this will enhance your color. Now we are adding our grated coconut. All right, nice. So we're mixing. Wonderful. This is how we do it Jamaican style. Nice. That's the texture. Not too thick, not too thin. So now we are greasing our containers. A bit of butter. And we're also going to be putting a piece of grease paper, or what you call parchment paper, just at the bottom of the container though, because you need that brown crust on the side of the pudding. These containers are much easier to handle. Very nice. Now, all ready to pour your batter. Nice. Now, it depends on the amount of butter that you put in the pudding. The mixture, if you make it thick, then you have to bake your pudding longer. Put your oven to 375 degrees. Now, this is the finished product. You're going to get a knife, stick the knife in the center. If the knife comes out clean, then you know that your pudding is all baked. But if there is still liquidy on it, then you know that it needs to go back in the oven. This is all nice and ready. Nice. Now you have to wait until the puddings are cool before you even attempt to take it out of the container, or else your pudding, it's gonna be broken in pieces. So give it time to cool. Yes, a couple hours before you take them, remove them from the containers. Nice and crusty, nice and brown. That's the way we like it. Right. So here is a nice slice of sweet potato Jamaican pudding. And this is how we do it Jamaican style. Yeah, man.